Hey, there it is. Hey, there it is. Hello, y'all. I'm gonna try and figure out how to cross post the thingy with the stuff. You know, orchid time. I pulled a few more baskets, and look, Todd, I found you an Encyclia Garciana. And contrary to all the other ones, it's doing rather well in the greenhouse. So, who knew? All right, Austin, Todd, Barbara, Miwa, Emma, Melissa, Tatiana, Debbie. Look at y'all. All right, let me see. What I'm gonna try and do is figure out how to. Hey, Julie, for you, Todd. Remember you wanted one of those? Hey, Julie. Susan. How's everyone? My dad and my brother are at home watching one of the 6 million football games that are on. All right, hold on. YouTube.com. All right, so this is it. All right. Some people had trouble getting onto the live yesterday, Marcia and Diane Parshall. So what I'm trying to do is, hey Vic, Joanne, you have a game on in the background. Which game are you watching? There we go. Copy. Thank you. I thought I'd be classy today and put earrings on. You know, I'm a classy broad. All right, let's see. I'm just trying to put the link, and then I'll pin it, and blah, blah, blah. All right. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. I gotta. I got tagged on Facebook for doing something stupid, whatever. And they were like, on November 17th, they're like, you can't go live for 30 days. Your stuff will be moved down in the feed for 30 days. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Because I have my old dog's account as a backup, but they still haven't lifted the ban, and it's moving at a snail. Like it for a while, it said 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, and I'm like, okay, I guess they're not doing the countdown like they usually do. Like you can't go live for 28 days, you can't go live for 27 days, and then it started changing, but arbitrarily. So now it's down to like 7 days from November 17th, a 30-day ban. I don't get it. And there's literally nowhere to message anyone on Facebook. So weird. No flamingos. It's not my thing. I love them. I think they're weird little upside down birds. But you know, I'm also my own person, you know. If I was going to be obsessed with an animal, it'd be vultures, which I have other birds. I've got vultures on my hands. I've got like 3 cats tattooed on me because I'm a weirdo. I have another vulture on the back of my right leg, and I have my Miami Vice tattoo with a hornbill on this leg. Birds, boids. All right, let's see. Here we go. Comment, paste, send. Now, can I pin that comment? Maybe not on the mobile app. Earrings are better, aren't they? Okay, let's see if I can do it here. Pin. Bam. YouTube. I did it. So that's the pinned comment down there, if anyone pops on or whatever, and you can't see, or I mean, you can't comment or anything, the YouTube link is right there. All right, and I'm gonna send that to Marsha Wolka. I gotta go back to my account. So how's everyone doing this weekend? This fine, fine weekend. It's really nice out here, which I can do without. But, you know. Hold on. Paste. Oh, cool. Marsha Wolcott's coming out in a couple weeks. Spent yesterday mentoring my robotics team for the first day of our competition team. What robot? What do you compete in? Compete. The Bears and the Vikings, but the three biggie for us Wisconsinites is the Packer game. Oh, okay, sure. Long day. Yeah, no kidding. That is a long day. My goodness. Now, I found some more of those Tenebrosa by Nodosas. I didn't get one for everyone, but I tried. So nobody's doubled up on those. But if you didn't get one this week and you do want, oh, a high school competition. That's very so cool. Do you know Shay Johns Waffles? She works on one of the teams for BattleBots. And I think she's on a new team. She was on Team Jackpot last year, and I think she's still part of that team, but she's got a new bot. So, I mean, that's very cool. All right. Let me get Diane Marshall. Here we go. Bam, bam. All right, everyone's been notified. I have no idea about anything about robotics, but it's fascinating. And I sure love seeing two robots doing their thing in that ring. It's very cool. But like robotics are just amazing. Amazing. All right, so what do? I have a couple things that I pulled this morning. I've got a big pile of baskets there and there. I've got the rest of the species, and I've got a couple things that I just snagged, like this Butamus thing. So this is the new growth. It's a little Ooh, there you go. Poor little guy. It's going in two directions. It's bloomed from both of these. This is a Lele anceps. This is variety Vecchiana, and it's a sib cross of two blue ones. And the blue ones on anceps are typically a white flower, creamy white flower with a blue lip. So this one is that. And it just got done blooming on this side, and it was absolutely stunning. So I'm going to say goodbye to these two. All right. That's better. But I'll show you what it looks like. That way you can see if you'd like to buy one, or it. I only have the one. Let's see. Lelia and sets. Okay. So if basically Vecchiana is always going to be a blue. Let's see, nice picture here. There we go. This one is 125. But they're stunning. So cool. I need a shim. Can you see that? All right, so that's what this guy is. This is Laelia anceps vechiana, and the two sibs are Blue Sky and Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Stevie Ray Vaughan has an AM. So this guy's doing great in this pot. He could probably go into a much bigger pot or a basket or something if you want. And yeah, he's happy. This is a nice cross too. I've seen this cross bloom several times. They've never disappointed. So this guy's going to be 75. Let me put him in the system here. Oh. Vechiana. Hey there! Yay! Becca's here. Blue Sky. Here we go. Yeah, just move those. I just yanked them last minute.
Hand them to you when you're ready for them.
What's that?
I'll hand them to you when you're ready for them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, pretty.
Thank you. It gives me the false sense of being dressed up.
Oh.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay, so if anybody wants this guy for 75, the code's going to be Stevie. How about that, Stevie? Hey, Lynn, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I like your dress.
Oh, thank you.
It's cute.
It's nice being dressed up.
We both have wrap dresses with cleavage.
That Greek style.
Right? This is just so I can annoy Todd by putting his orchids in my boobs.
I love it.
That's my plan. Lynn, it's all yours, my dear. All right. Can you do me a favor and scrape that name off there? It's just got a tag right there, and I don't want to confuse anyone. That's from a liquidated order. That's what happens when you don't pay your bill. I takes and I takes away.
Back to you.
Wherever. It's already sold it. Thank you.
It's quite a thing.
And Becca and I were talking about the Buffalo Orchid Society, or is it the Buffalo Botanical Gardens?
Yeah.
So they had a window break, several windows, one big one.
Yeah, an ice storm.
And yeah, during an ice storm, and it just wiped out their collection. So what we're going to do is put together a box of stuff for them. And if anyone wants to donate anything or get it in that box, let me know. Message me. In fact, you can text me at 264-9547, and we can talk about if you want to do like a monetary donation toward the plants, or if you want to donate one of your plants, or if you want to pick something out specifically, just let me know. And have you talked to them at all?
Not yet.
Okay. So Becca's going to talk to them, and we'll figure it out, and we'll figure out when it's going to ship and stuff. Okay? All right.
Great. Awesome.
Cool beans.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, because they, I can't even imagine, I mean, it's probably going to take years to build that back up again, but we can do what we can and help, because you can't get something from nothing.
Right.
I remember when our pump broke in the koi pond and we lost like 60 koi.
Oh, sad. Oh.
That I just stopped looking at the koi after that. I was like, I can't get attached. I gotta just walk away from these guys. I don't care about you. It was just too much. Too much.
Very sad.
I know. Liquidate. Yeah. And if you guys saw that thread happen in the group earlier, poor Bart. I feel bad. I was like, people were like, oh, we're not going to Tamiami. We're going to stay here with Alexis. If you have the ability to go to Tamiami, if you have the desire to go there, do it. It's going to be amazing. If I was there, I'd be there. If I lived anywhere within driving distance, I would, but the ocean gets in the way. So I would do cross-country trips and just travel around the U.S. and I would go to orchid shows if I could. They're amazing. And you see all these, it's not even like, this person's putting it on or this person's featuring it or this person has a display. It's all these vendors with all these different things. And like there's little niche ones that specialize in certain things. So it's going to be super fun. I would recommend Santa Barbara Orchid Estate does a orchid show, Tamiami, Redlands, anything in your local area, go support it. Just show up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like donating to your orchid society. You know, it keeps the fancy alive, which is really important because um, you don't want this to die out in the younger generations. The children are our future. I think someone said that.
Whitney.
Who was it? Who sang that?
Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay. But was she the original person?
No, I actually sang it in chorus in like the 3rd grade,
Aw.
long before she did. So
Maybe Stevie Wonder? No,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe
Does anyone know who originally sang that? It's your husband's birthday? That's amazing. Yeah, Redlands was just, wasn't it? Like it is really. But usually, I remember pre-COVID they were spaced out. So yeah, contemplating starting an orchid club here. Nearest one is 2+ hours away. Absolutely. You know, and like you don't even need anyone's permission. You can just do it. You know, the Niagara Orchid Society collection was housed there. They lost 50% of them. Ugh, ugh, that sucks. Half of anything.
Yeah. And somebody said that it was looking better than it had in 20 years.
No.
I know. So sad.
It's like, that's just so sad. Okay, well, we will rebuild. Hopefully. All right. Many years ago, the heat went out in my greenhouse and I lost everything.
Oh.
Sadly, among them was the only plant I ever got awarded. No, Julie. That sucks. Nah. All right. Well, if you ever have tragedies, we'll help. Absolutely. All right. So let's do some of this stuff. I've got species, and look. Tell me what you think here. You've seen those Dendrobium lichenastrum variety Prentesii, right? The ones I call pickles.
Yes.
This I'm looking at this one and like it looks like pickles, but like a baby pickles, or like they bred pickles and chips together.
Oh, maybe. I don't think I've ever seen chips.
I have chips over there, and it's smaller and rounder. But like, look at those. Those are baby.
Yeah, it definitely looks different.
Right?
It's cute.
It is cute. I think I'm going to give it away at the end. All right. This is Maxillaria splendens. Maxillaria splendens has these beautiful creamy white flowers with a little red nose, little orange nose, really. And they're fragrant too. This one isn't right now because this flower's on its way out and this one hasn't opened fully yet. But they bloom the same way most maxillarias do, from either the base of the plant or the base of the pseudobulb or right next to the pseudobulb, but down here, and then they go pew. So this is Maxillaria splendens, and I think I have more than one of... No. Yeah, I have 2. All right. Well, I have one priced at $32, and I have one priced at $30. So let's make them both $30. Whoops, I did the opposite. Okay. Both at $30. These don't have high light requirements, but they can take a decent amount of light. Well draining media. This one's in moss right now, which is not my favorite for potting material. It has a great root system in there, but if you want to put it in bark, put it in bark. If you have a really dry environment, leave it in the moss. Moss will hold more humidity, more water. It won't dry out as fast. Plus, you can tell if it needs water just by picking it up because that moss is so porous and collects so much water that when you pick it up, you're like, oh, it's really heavy. I mean, not that much, but you don't have to be that dramatic about it. Stop being so dramatic, guys. Maxillaria splendens. I have 2 of these for $30, and the code is going to be LEND, L-E-N-D, like what banks do.
Are your nails changing color?
Yes, they are.
That is very cool.
Yeah, these guys change from like a purple to a green, and then there's like a yellow in there. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. I broke one off yesterday, but luckily, when you do them yourself, you can just glue them back on. Haha. Yes, Joffrey. I think we're in the home stretch. We just have some paperwork to sign. I'm not sure if they need to do one last inspection or they already did that with the last inspection they did, but Ted will know on Monday. He's going to hand in the signed paperwork. So I'm hoping like in the next week or 2, it should be all right. Anybody want Lend, Splenda, Maxillaria splendens? Okay. No. Peer pressure. What if I just sat here and peer pressured everyone into buying stuff? Awful. I'm gonna give this guy away too. Look how cute he is.
Oh, very cute.
I can get a boy. He's bloomed a couple times before too. That's one of the giveaways over there. All right. Brassio Warzikvisky. I also have 2 of these. Here we go. What do I do every time there's a live? I probably do, whatever it is. All right, here's Brassio Warzikvisky. This has, Brassias are really, stupid thing. Brassias are really fun. Here, let me get a better picture. Ooh, that's a nice picture. Not as bright, but can you see that? This thing doesn't want to stay like that. Stupid slanted table. Brassias are great. They're big, spidery flowers, and some of them have insanely long petals. Like, I have had Brassia like Vericosa or Edvalu or Caudata or the cross of Caudata by Edvalu, which is anti-Aki. And their flower spread is like this. It's like a foot from tip to tip, but the main bulk of the flower is usually within 5 or 6 inches. And then you've got these long, spidery things. This is a more moderate one, but it still has that classic Brassia look to it. And it's species. So if you're a species snob, this is perfect for you. You're like, oh, I only collect species. You have to say it in that voice, too. So I have this one, and they are divisions. And they both have new growth. This one's got a new growth right here. This one's got a very obvious growth right here. And they're ready to go. And you love it when stuff has more than one tag in it, as long as it says the same thing. All right, Brassio Warzikvisky. These are only 24. I have 2 of them. And the code's going to be WAR. I'm doing a meaningful stare. Okay, I'm done. Todd, stop it. Hey, Terry. Todd's having an orange fit. Orange. That's you, Todd. I hate orange. What are you? I think I sold this one yesterday. Nope, this is the semi-alba, I think. Oh, the code is WAR. What is it good for? Just WAR. Because it's Warzikvisky, you know? Which is so hard to spell, man. WARCEWICZII, I think. Ugh. I should have an all orange show. All right, Sue and Austin, you got it. We'll call it the anti-Todd show. Maybe that's Helen. Oh, no, it's Annette. Okay. Just want to make sure I have that in case Helen gets on here. And I think she's been bad girl kicked off of Facebook again. At this point, it's just silly. All right, this is Cattleya beringiana. And yeah, this one is 1 in a million. This is a semi-alba, which is very, very cool. And let me show you what that looks like. I bankrupted you at the last show? No. You just turned your liquid assets into orchid assets. In fact, as those plants grow bigger, I would say they get more valuable. Don't they, Austin? That's my gotcha moment. That's all I have. All right. Cattleya beringiana, 1 in a million. JC. AOS, which is a judge's commendation. So here is the Beringiana semi-alba. So it's got a beautiful, like dark purpley blue lip, and then a nice creamy white flower. And like any Beringiana, it's going to have a big firework burst of flowers, and they're held well above the foliage, so they don't get lost in the plant. You don't miss it. You see that spike come up, and then all these buds form, and you're like, I'm in for a show. So these guys do get tall, though. Keep in mind that Beringianas will get 2 feet tall. Okay, if you don't have that vertical room, don't get it. Until they have a miniature Beringiana. That's the case. It's pretty easy to grow, easy to bloom, and the spike doesn't always have a sheath. Just keep in mind. And some cattleyas do that. They bloom without a sheath. That's normal. Some of them are just weirdos. Cattleya Beringiana, 1 in a million. This is busting out of a 4-inch. If you can see, none of this bark is even coming out. And it's bowed out 3 sides. So this guy really needs a repot. He's $32, and the code is going to be the number 1 for 1 in a million. Isn't it cute? Stop giving us such awesome excuses to rationalize our orchid buying. No. You're not my real mom. All right. I'll never be bankrupt because I can't figure out how to overcome my delay. Hey, Francis, you got this one. Congratulations. All right. Now, let me give you guys a hint, especially for anyone that's new. If you're watching and there's something that you're interested in, like I'm going on and on and on about this 1 in a million, and I go off on a tangent and I'm not paying attention, start commenting with an emoji. That helps me gauge the interest. So instead of going, hey, the first person to comment with 1 is going to be the winner, I can say the 5th person. And that way it's not just the person who has the fastest internet. Does that make sense? It gives it a little more random to it. You'll enjoy this, Francis. This is chubby plant. Chubby plant. And in the plant world, that's good. Chubby is good. Whoa, roots. Okay, so this one is Vandacious. I love that word. Vandacious.
Good word.
It's like, I think it's like bodacious, but it's like, I don't know. It's like the most Vanda of the Vanda-ish stuff. This is a cross of Neophonetia falcata, Vanda falcata, and Reichenstilus retusa. Retusa blooms in this beautiful foxtail, and Neophonetia falcata has these beautiful little white flowers with a long nectary. You breed these 2 together, and you end up with Vanda, Dainty Vanda, which is a little repetitive, but it's a really cute hybrid. So let me show you what that looks like. Vanda. Dainty Vanda. Oops. And search. This is also very fragrant and colorful. It's awfully cute. Look at that. Look at the beautiful color. I think I have 2 of these. Now, retusas don't need to be huge to bloom. And Neos even smaller. Like, these, I had one here, but I put it somewhere. Anyway, Neos will bloom at like this tall. They're easy to do, easy to care for, and really reliable. This is going to be super fun. I have seen these bloom out, and they're just adorable. This is Vanda, Dainty Vanda. It takes the same care as any other Vandacious plant. I'm just going to say that all day. And you can give them massive amounts of light. They will get some freckling and tanning on the leaves. I had one when we were at the other greenhouse that was under just one little bit of shade cloth. It got intense light, and the whole thing was just a dark purple by the end of the day. And that's normal. That's okay. All right, this is Vanda, Dainty Vanda, Neophonetia falcata by Reichenstilus retusa. 2 of these at $24. They have some roots. And the code is going to be Dainty. Dainty. The boys are at home watching a football game. It was funny because as soon as I put a bra on, the dog was like, "She's leaving," and he got under my bed. Well, there's 2 dudes in the living room watching football, not moving. Ted's not even wearing pants. He's not going anywhere, and the dog's just like, he's such a goof. Do you have any pets? You have a cat, right?
6 cats and a chinchilla.
Not you have a chinchilla? You're living my dream life right there. I love
She's sweetie.
chinchillas.
She's adorable.
They're nocturnal though, right?
I
Ish?
think, yeah, I mean, maybe 8 years ago, but I think she's gotten used to our rhythm.
She's matched up to your cycle.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear that.
But we do let her out in the evening. That's when she gets to
Aw,
play.
does she get to run around?
Yeah, she gets the whole living room.
Oh, that's so cute. All right, Debbie, I got you. And Terry, gotcha. Right. Now, should I be taking down names for things? I should. Do I have in that bag that's on your chair? Do I have a maybe a Spectrum bill gemmed in there?
A piece of paper.
It's the only thing that comes
Doesn't
in.
have a lot
Yeah,
of
that's all right. I
writing,
got
do
it.
you? Okay.
All right. So Barbara and Julie. Do you want me to order you one? Okay. All the cool kids are here. Every single one of them. I was never a cool kid. I was the weird goth kid, you know. All right, cool. You got it. The Maxillaria and Brie I got from you last year's in Bud. The flowers are going to be huge. Yee! You're going to post a picture, right, Vic? Right? Please, please, please. I want to see. I want want everyone to see. I want everyone to have like a 24/7 camera in Vic's greenhouse, just slowly rotating and looking at everything that's in bloom. Sweet, good. All right. This is Brassivola perenniae. This is a really fun one. This is sort of Nodosa adjacent. It's a really cute little species. It's in the Cattleya tribe. It has almost completely terete leaves, meaning they're almost completely round. They've let a little butt crack running down the length of it. Or, you know, trench. I don't know. But they do this really cute blooming thing. And they're awfully cute. Look at them. Look at the babies. They don't have that heart-shaped lip that Nodosa does. But they have usually, in my experience, a higher flower count when they do bloom. This one's got 3 new growths, so it's going in 2 directions. 2 new growths going this way and 1 growth going that way. And they're just drippy, emo little things, and I love them. You can easily mount these too, and then they literally just waterfall. They're so fun. Brassivola perenniae. I think I only have one of these. Yes, cleavage. Okay, it could be called cleavage. Sure. All right, here we go. Brassivola perenniae. This little dude is 26. I'm going to make him $20 because I'm in that mood. Brassivola perenniae. The code is going to be Perry. Perry. And he's in a basket in a pot, but he's got roots coming through both, so I guess I'm not going to yank him out. But if you want to basket this in like a wooden basket, if your plant is stuck, just cut the pot off, cut the basket off around it, get some of those big heavy-duty kitchen shears, and just jaws of life it, you know? Terry, all yours. Oh. This is in the way. I didn't see your Perry. I have another one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm going to move this so I can see the YouTube feed.
I'm looking for things to mount.
Oh, yeah, this would be a good one. All right. Well, let's just walk through the greenhouse after the show and see what we can find for you.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Okay. Brassivola perenniae. Done. What else do we got? That's the Maxima's already sold. That's sold. That's sold. Oh, Lelia Diana. I think I have these left. This is a great mini cat. Look at this little baby. This is a blooming size cattleya. Isn't that fun? I know.
Is that a flower spike at the bottom? Or is that just a
new growth? 2 new growths. Yeah. 3 new growths. Nice. And it's bloomed. This is where it was bloomed last. They bloom just like regular cattleyas. They have a little sometimes they have a sheath, sometimes they don't, like I said, but little oh no, it's bloomed twice before. So this isn't even like close to blooming size or blooming size and hasn't bloomed. This has bloomed 2 years already. And now it might not be 2 years. It might be like it bloomed twice in 1 year because these mini cats sometimes do that. This is Lelia Diana Hartford's. Let me show you a picture. These little Alauriais, Dianas, Praestons. They're so cute. There we are. Itty bitty Lelias. Look at these beauties. This one's moist, but this is its centerfold picture right here. This is the wet t-shirt contest of Lelia Praestons. You see that? I can see you, Marcy. Yeah, these are so cute. Yeah, I don't see Marcy on Facebook, but I do see her on YouTube. It's weird, right? Stupid. Stupid. All right, this is Lelia Diana Hartford's, and Hartford's has an AM, and then it's a selfing of that. And the code is going to be day, D-A-Y, as in the opposite of night. Yeah. Francis, all yours. We are. All right. This is next. This is Phalaenopsis cornucervi. Todd, Megan, Barbara, do you want me to order you one? All right. Sure. Yes, please. Francis is getting it everything today. All right, this is Phalaenopsis cornucervi. This is a species Phalaenopsis, and believe it or not, this is, these little species phales are where those big hybrid phales from the supermarket came from originally. None of those existed. Those are just, I can't even imagine the breeding behind those guys. There's got to be it's got to go back to like Schilleriana and Stewartiana. That's the classic pink and white, and Stewartiana comes in yellow as well. And you've got those as a base, and then you keep breeding them to other stuff for other colors and spots and size and flower count. And it's been a minute since we've started doing those. And that's why supermarkets have them. It's not because they're easy to grow. It's not because they're the best starter orchid. It's because they last for 3 freaking months. So they can have those in bloom sitting at the store for at least 60 to 90 days without having to turn them over and go, well, this didn't sell, and give it back to the breeder or throw it in the trash or mark it down or whatever they would do with cattleyas and dendrobiums and stuff that just don't last as long. So those are why those are there, basically. There's nothing that rivals them as far as bloom lasting. There's stuff that come close, but as far as flower count, how long the blooms last, and how cheaply you can produce them is just intense. So this is a littler flower, but what I love about cornucervi is they are sequential flowers. So This can stay in bloom for a long time. I've actually got one in bloom on my bench right now. It's got 3 flowers. And they have this, oh, this isn't the yellow one. Oh, cool. Check it out. I have the yellow one, but I don't normally get the regular colored one. So this guy has a very cool sort of zigzag spike. It's got a little start and then it's got this paddle. And it'll start out really small and it'll keep growing and growing and growing. And they have little notches on the side, and each of those little notches will produce a flower or two. Super fun. Isn't that great? Yeah. So these guys, because they keep blooming from the same spike over and over and over again, I've had one with that little spike paddle that's been like this long. And you've got all the notches that are done over here, and then there's just new ones at the tip. It's brilliant. They're really fun. I highly recommend Cornu Cervi. It's a really fun fail. And if I knew that this one wasn't yellow, I would have kept it. So, Phalaenopsis Cornu Cervi by Sib. This is $24, and the code is going to be corn, because that's one of my favorite codes. Yep. Todd's all, I bet I can guess what the code is. Yes, you can, Todd. All right, Kim, you got it. Tina, Emma, Julie, do you want me to see if I can get more of this color? Cornu. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to give Kathy the biggest list this weekend, and she's going to be like, oh, this is great. I don't have to think about anything. And just 6 of these and 4 of these. Hopefully they'll come in. I mean, that would be ideal. We'll see how many we can get from her. Okay, the next one I have is a Bolea, also known as Pescatoria. This is Ecuadorana, and this has a very cool flower. Let me show it to you. I usually get these a lot bigger, but this is great because this is a nice starter size too. Because, when they get big, they get a little, kind of with anything, when they get big, they get a little more spendy. All right, Bolea Ecuadorana. La, la, la. There it is. Yeah, usually the ones I have are in the high 30s. This one's only 24. It's a little off blooming size, but not by a lot. These guys take the same care that I give, what's the word? Zygopetalums. I do tend to err on the side of watering them more often, like a Phalaenopsis as opposed to a Cattleya. My rule of thumb is when you are not sure if your Cattleya needs water, wait one more day. If you're not sure if your Phalaenopsis needs more water, water it that day. This one I would stick with that day. It doesn't have a big pseudobulb. It's flat. It's really small. So they don't have a lot of reserves to let you neglect them a ton. But I have seen them double in size just sitting on our bench within 6 months, which is fantastic. So again, the one thing that these guys do have because of this growth habit is you can get water down in here. Now, they usually self-drain pretty well because they have like little spots in the bottom where it can get out. But just make sure that you don't let water sit in it overnight with a temperature drop. That'll give you any sort of bacterial or fungal rot just because that's what that does. But otherwise, they're really easy to take care of. If you have it somewhere that has good air movement, you could hit it with a hose if you wanted, and it wouldn't get any sort of rot. Okay, Bolea Ecuadorana, $24. Flowers look like that. They're amazing. They come out near the base of the plant, stand up, kind of like Lycastes do. Bolea Ecuadorana. Yeah, I've got Valparaitii on there. Absolutely. $24, and the code is going to be the letter E as in Ernie or Ecuador. All right, Austin, it's all yours. Sarah and Mary Pat, do you want me to order you one? Hey, Sandra.
Get him?
No. Dang it. So close, too. Like I winged him and he landed on me and then I missed him. Curses. Curse my cat-like reflexes that I don't have. What else do I have? Let's see. I know I have all these huge Trianii. For some reason, I'm supposed to have a Gaskeliana concolor just bopping about somewhere. I haven't seen it, though. And I also haven't seen the Sichuan Fia Shianii, so I don't know. I feel like I don't want to sell them until I put my hands on them. All right, well, let's do some baskets, huh? And then I'll go over all the leftovers. Like at the end, I'll do that rapid fire. This is what I have. This is how much. Here's the code kind of thing. And what's up?
Want me to move the tray?
Yeah. On the other side of that?
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll do these Hall of Fames. Because I think I know what they look like by now. They were really hard to find for a minute. Thank you, Becca.
No problem.
Let's see. RLC. Hall of Fame. Oh, yeah, that's it. I remember now. You guys remember this? Well, two of them. Thank you. And I'm going to show you all the big Trianii. So if anyone has like a wild bug up their ass. Fertilizing day for a few of the plants. Just a few. Are you going to feed them in front of the other ones to torture them? Oh, yeah, this little guy. All right. Giveaway. And, and I sold this fail. And I just have him sit here. All right. Put him with the Garciana. You get to sit in the big tray. Yeah, big boys. Right. And I have Sophronitis cernua. Do you guys remember that? I'll do these next. Thank you, Becca. So fun. The equator's that invisible line around the earth. Yeah. I remember. I went to school for a little bit. The problem is that I was kept in kindergarten twice because I was too small and too shy. And
that's a surprise.
Yeah. Well, it was a private school, so they were like, just one more year. And I'm like, okay, we're paying a lot for this school. So I stayed in kindergarten twice, so I was 1 year older than everyone else in my class. So at some point, as a junior, I was 18 and I could write my own excuse notes because I'm a legal adult. And they were like,
I love it.
they weren't stoked about it. I was like, please excuse me. I did not feel good yesterday, you know? But then I just stopped going to school altogether. I would drop my brother off because I'm a responsible sister. And then I would drive up to Yale Valley and park and take a nap in the back of my car. Maybe take a swim. And then at the end of the day, my friends would come wake me up and we'd go do other things. Drugs. Okay. So this is 2 Hall of Fames. And these guys look like this, I'm pretty sure. But look at how gorgeous that Cattleya is. I can't get over it. Those side petals and the lip all looking the same with just all that crazy variation in the ruffles. And these are highly fragrant too. And then you've got those contrasting petals in the back. And these are the yummy colors, the colors that Burger King and McDonald's use to make you hungry. This is red and orange or yellow at its finest. And I don't necessarily get hungry looking at the flower, but that's because this marketing isn't for me. All right. This is RLC Hall of Fame. How much should I make these? What did I pay for them? Who knows? Let's make 27. Does that sound all right? All right, we're going to go RLC Hall of Fame. Number 2. Boop. I think. Number 2? Yeah, 2. 2. All right. And the code's going to be Fame. I have 2 of them. 27. Ted's good. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? All right, we got Debbie. Cool. And Tina. I saw that, Francis. That's hilarious. So Francis had, I guess, talk to text happening, and it recorded my voice, and he made a comment with my, says, so you're older than everyone else, Junior. Please excuse me. I'm responsible sister, and then I'll drive up to Yao and Park Hall of Fame. These guys look like this. I love it. That's hilarious. I was like, that's exactly what I said. He's really quick. All right, cool. All right, so Sophronitis cernua. We got to figure out a better way for tags, but you know, that's what this is. I don't know why Ted clips the tip off of these, but it's not like it hurts anyone. You got to circumcise all the tags. All right, this is a Sophronitis cernua. It looks itsy bitsy, and it is, to be fair. This is, so there's a couple different Sophronitis species. There's a bunch of them, actually. But this one is really easy to grow when you have warmer temperatures that Sophronitis coccinea are going to be really grouchy about. So this one is the one I would recommend if you're in Florida, Louisiana, Texas, somewhere where it doesn't get colder or it just has sustained temperatures over 80 degrees. This is your guy. This is the miniest of the minis on Cattleyas. This is almost blooming size, believe it or not. The flowers are this big, and they're just freaking adorable. I think I posted a really beautiful picture of one of them in the group, or it was someone who had a big specimen-sized one, which, you know, is not big, but it's big for this. You know what I mean? Sophronitis cernua. Here it is. Look at the little baby. Now these guys will be a little bit redder in your environment, and they're going to be a little more orangey yellow in my environment, just because it's just, you know, it's hot here. It's hot here all the time.
Okay, right now.
Yeah, it's okay right now. Last night was nice and chilly too. Yeah. Like I took my fan and I pointed it away from me. That's as cold as it's getting in my house. It's actually, it got pretty cold, which was nice. These are mounted onto freaking thing. These are mounted onto cork, all right, and they may or may not have a tag by the time you get them. And they're well established, as you can see. They've got roots that are going in and out and around and through and all that stuff. So they're good. They don't need to have anything strapping them on right now. They had originally a little bit of moss here to, you know, give them a little help when they were first mounted on there, but it's kind of superfluous at this point. But I have a couple of these, and I'm going to sell them for $26. Yeah. All right, if you want one, I think I have about 8 of them. So if you want one for 26, type in the letter C, as in candy, or cernua, or calligraphy. All right. We got Nicholas. And Mary Pat. And Donna Wagner. Yeah, aren't they adorable? I do love them. I know, Melissa, aren't they? They're just the cutest little Cattleyas. And this is something that you can use in breeding and to really get the size down. And not only get the size down of your Cattleya that you're breeding, but it ups the flower count too. It's brilliant because these guys have a decent amount of flowers. When they're little, they have like 2, maybe 3. But when they get bigger, boop. You didn't miss anything yesterday. We didn't even have any fun, Crystal. It was okay. All right. I pulled some baskets. You want to do those? Let's do them. I'm not waiting for an answer. We're just doing them. All right. Okay, 2 tags. I'm not even going to charge extra for that second tag. On me. All right, these are some crosses that are from SVO. All right. Maybe we should go to SVO. Sunset Valley Orchids. You want 2 C's? You bet. Yeah, if I sold these before, the Cernuas before, and they were a little bit more, it's because those were bigger, a little bit bigger. And so these I've priced accordingly. The SVO list is getting long, especially the requests. But we'll see what we get in it's next month. So I'm gonna make sure that Ted has puts a bug in Fred's ear, so maybe we get an advanced viewing of the list. I wouldn't even care if we just got an advanced viewing of it and got our order like on deck. You know what I mean? Because I swear it takes us like 2 days to go through the list, narrow it down, figure out which ones we want. It's crazy. You want another one? You bet. You bet, Donna. Hi, Melly. Hi, Smelly Melly. Oh, here comes the wrecking ball. Hi, good girl. Hi, good girl. I know. She's like, I'm going to bring everything off the table with my curly tail. All right. So let's get into these SVOs. I think these are all SVOs to be honest, if I'm going to be honest, honestly. Do they? Sweet. Oh, little baby. I see you, Marcy. I see you on Facebook. Ted's doing a lot better. He even came out this morning. He's like, every day is better. And I'm like, great. Stay here and watch football. And he was like, I'm on it, boss. So it worked out really well. All right, this is Virginia Dickey by Higher Multiplier. I know that Virginia Dickey was used heavily in his last mini cat list. And rightfully so. She's gorgeous. Oh, here's the cross. Oh, so cute. Look at this dark red. She's so pretty. I need to hold on. She just, all she wants out of life is everyone's attention and pettings. She's a pure little soul. Why do you do that? So did I make it worse? Oh! Back up there. Hey, there we go. Sort of. All right. See that? That's it. In fact, I think there's 2 of these on there. Yep. Oh, yeah. There she is. Virginia Dickey by Higher Multiplier. If you like classic reddish purple ones, this is your girl. This guy is going to be 26. And The code's going to be 9263. Hey, Diane. Yay, you got here. Yay, 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 yay. It's always time to pick on Todd. We don't have a special time set aside for that. That's just sort of all the time. Anyone? No? Okay. Now you're going to make me type out the name, put it on the list. All right. Big eyes didn't help. Okay, that's all right. You over there. Oh, this is Island Charm by Alla Oriai. Okay, this is going to be good because this is what Fred was working on as far as a mini cat that's white. So he took Lelia Alla Oriai, which is in that Praiston's Diana sort of family, and got an Alba version of it, which is fantastic. And then he bred that to BLC Island Charm. And Island Charm is a big sort of splash petal white. And it's a pretty compact grower as far as like a full-size Cattleya. Really fun, though. All right, so it's under Cattleya Alla Oriai. All right, scanning. Here we go. No? Why are you not up here? Maybe it's under Lelia. Hold on. It says Cattleya on the... What is she doing? Mellie's just being a wackadoodle over there. She's so cute. Mellie. She's a really, like, pure little soul. Here it is. All right, here's the Alla Oriai. And you can see it's got that same shape as the Praistons, as the Diana. It's one of those little Lelias. Very cute little thing. And then BLC Island Charm is a good one, too. And I've sold Island Charm on its own. There it is. Oh, here's the cross. Yay, he got him to... Well, that didn't turn out white. That is so cute, though. Look at it. He has two of these. I don't know if it's the same picture, but let me see.
Such a delay.
Oh, I bet.
On YouTube, you still haven't turned it around yet.
All right. Cute, right? I know I have two of these. Yeah, here it is. All right, these are really well established. Roots are everywhere. This is Lelia Alla Oriai by BLC Island Charm. And these are going to be 26, and the code is going to be 7610, 7610. I think if I sell them, I'll put them here, and if I don't sell them, I'll put them over there, so I know that I got a...
Good system.
Yeah, 7610. Francis got you for one. Janice got you for the other. They started mowing this morning, and I was like, please don't do that. That's it. I get it. It's the weekend. That's when you mow. All right, Francis and Janice. Well, if you're not going to get white, that's a fun one to get. All right. This is Potnera Circle of Angels by Laszlo Spark Plug Tray Flare. Now, this one has bloomed before, at least once. I don't know if this one ever bloomed. It's a little dried up sheath. But this is a nice small one because Laszlo Spark is a really teeny tiny. And the reason the clonal name on this one is Plug Tray Flare is because they started blooming in the plug trays. And if you don't know what a plug tray is, it's this tray, like the carry trays that the orchids are in, except it has little tiny, like you made a hole with your two fingers, right? And then you put in a reservoir, or you put it in bark or moss or whatever you want to put it in, bare root, doesn't matter. It depends on your protocol. And then they stay in plug trays until they're big enough to pot. And his started blooming in the plug trays, which I love. I mean, that's you as a mini cat breeder going, yes, you know? So let me show you what those look like. It's Pontanera Circle of Angels, which I know is a dynamite one already. Circle of Angels. Oh, it might have Laszlo Spark. Hold on. Yep. Here we go. Here's the cross. What? Look at that baby. Look at the baby. All right. So keep in mind. All right. Hold on 1 second. I have a customer who's having a hard time getting onto our sale place. So let me give her a link. Copy link back to my profile. Beep, bop, boop, bing. There we go. Okay, so yeah. All right, so this guy, in fact, I think he has 3 pictures. So let's make sure they're not all the same because we want to see all the possibilities. Ooh, that one's nice too. Look at that red on red. And then the last one is this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're all good. So far, all the results, I'd be happy with any of them. This is SVO Pontanera Circle of Angels by Pontanera Laszlo Spark, and the code is going to be 9338. Again, all these 4-inch pots are going to be, unless they're some tetraploid, we're going to have them at 26, okay? Okay. Hey, Marcia, you're there. Yay. Emma, this one's all yours. All right. Next, we've got, oh, this is going to be good too. You know, you can, after a couple years of looking at his mini cats and following the breedings and, you know, maybe logging them in your brain of like, I'm happy when I see this one. You kind of get that excitement when you're like, Bright Angel and Angel's Fantasy, that's going to be dynamite. Because I know that the angel word in his breedings is always a good one. And they're mini cats. They're definitely not compact or anything like that. So this is SLC Bright Angel, clonal name Baby C, which has an HCC, and then Pontanera Angel's Fantasy Solar Flare. So let's see. SLC Bright Angel. Let's go to that part. And if you're looking up stuff that he's got, always look up the first one first, because sometimes he has the cross on there, and if you look it up backwards, you get to see the second one, but then, you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, see, here's the cross. Yeah, that's amazing. What I love about this one is the darker, can you see that you can see the darker veining on that flower, where you've got this sort of lighter base color, and then you've got these dark red veins cruising around in there. Yeah, you can see that. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can see you, Sarah. All right. This is SLC Bright Angel by Pontanera Angel's Fantasy, $26, and the code is 9271. So cute. It's so cute. Oh, there we go. Oh, this one's kind of cruddy. You can go over there. I just grabbed big swaths of things. Austin, all yours. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay, I have 2 of them. Nicholas, you got one too. Hey. Love it when a plan comes together. See, I have a little bit of a hard time because I'm working with Google Sheets and I put in 9271, SVO 9271. And usually, if I have, Sophronitis cernua written down and I drag the little thing, I can make more Sophronitis cernuas. But when you have numbers, it starts numbering them sequentially. So it changes the numbers. So I get 9272, 9273. You just got to keep an eye on it. All right, cool. I'm just going to look real quick and see if I have a third one. I don't think so. What are you? What are you? State your name. Oh, okay. That's familiar. Good. We're good. Okay, so let's do this one next. This is Lana Coriel, variety Forevermore by LC Aloha Case, Tsinghua. Tsinghua is a pretty famous breeder too. So here we go. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Lana Coriel. I remember Lana being nice. Lana! All right. And then by Aloha Case. I wonder if that is up here. Yep. Nice. We are getting lucky with the whole finding the crosses posted. Okay, interesting. So look, here's one of the seedlings that's bloomed out of Lana Coriel and Aloha Case, right? And this is exactly why we have different clones of the same orchid, because this is one result from a seedling population. And then nope, this is the same cross, right? Would you know that those were the same plant? No. You'd be like, that plant's father's the milkman. Well, then maybe the first one, because it's milky and white. What a cute little... I would actually hope for the white one, because I don't really see a lot of white mini cats. But
Pink is pretty.
The pink is pretty too, yeah. And I think they have one more picture. Let's see. Oh, okay, this one is... okay, this is a different clone on Aloha Case. This is November Snow. It's another white they got. So that's good. All right, so there's a lot of variation in here, and I think that's really fun. I do like stuff that breeds true, like I think the little mic crosses that I get from Ben are very consistent. And then you got stuff like this, where you're like, I have a roughly white flower, or I have a Bratonia looking pink flower. It's bananas. This is Lana Coriel by Aloha Case, and the code is 9244. Who knew? Fred did, probably. I mean, he's up on this stuff. This is his wheelhouse. Where I'm sitting here and I still know more about actual cats than Cattleyas. We can't all be perfect. Like Fredward. All right, Todd, it's all yours. Because there's not a hint of orange in there. Until you take like an orange Sharpie and you just color that flower in when it blooms out white. Painting the roses red. All right. This one is Potinera Dennis Rossiger by Beaufort. Beaufort's a little yellow one. It's a great parent, kind of like Golden Zelly and Tokyo Magic. Those are great parents. They're not necessarily like floating my boat on their own. They're fine, but they do really great stuff in breeding. So let's see what this looks like. Dennis. I have an Uncle Dennis. I haven't seen since I was like a teenager? No, maybe early teens. It's okay. Dennis, he just lives in California. Christmas candy. All right, that's what this one is. This is Dennis Rosiger Christmas candy. Oh, that's beautiful. It's kind of like a soft, peachy red. That's Dennis, one of the parents. This is Dennis Rosiger Christmas candy, which is seasonally appropriate. And then, just checking to make sure that cross isn't up here. Beaufort. No. All right, that's okay. So let me get Beaufort up here. Or Beaufort. I don't know. Luna Roos.
Beaufort, I had a friend.
Okay. There's a hole in our fence, and my neighbor is texting me, and she's like, "The dog ran through the fence." There's a car junkyard next to us. It's not Thoma's. It's you know that junkyard that's on Kapalua. Yeah, that's right up against the back of our property,
Wow.
and they have like junkyard dogs, and it sucks
Oh.
because I want every dog to be like petted and loved as much as it wants. And I don't think those dogs are. Anyway, one of them keeps charging through a hole in the fence at us. And we yell at him and he runs away. But like, we have little dogs.
Right.
And it's like, I don't want to just bring snacks out to him. All right, Dennis Rosiger by Beaufort. And this guy's going to be 26. It's going to be a tiny because Beauforts are very tiny and this Dennis Rosiger is very tiny, which is fantastic. So the code, and this one has bloomed before. The code on this one is going to be 9240. 9240. Luckily, my dog doesn't seem to have a lot of dog aggression. Like, I remember us driving one time, and he's in the front seat next to me. And we are stopped at a light, and there's a car next to us, and there's this big bully, you know, like Nani, just hanging out the window with his big goofy face. And Gonzo just looks over and he's all, "Arr." And I went, "What are you even thinking?" And he just looks at me and I go, "Stop it." And he's all, "Okay. What do you even think you're doing here?" Henry's junkyard. Okay, who's watching? Is this Dad or Justin? It's Dad, probably. See, when the Orchid Whisperer comments on the Orchid Whisperer's thing and it's not me, it's Ted. I can't wait for you to meet him too, Marcia. When are you coming out? Because I saw in your message you said see you in a few weeks. So Marcia comes out a lot, which is great. Okay, nobody wants this guy? That's all right. Dennis by Beaufort, you're gonna wait until we bloom. How about that? Oh, sorry, Melly. Sorry. Go back to sleep. All right. Let's get into this one. Potnera Marks Valentine by Virginia Dickey. I wonder if they call her Ginny. Hey, Rose. All right. Potnera Marks Valentine. There we go. By Virginia Dickey. I wonder if that's it. Probably not. All right. Summertime. Here we go. Oh, yeah. She's a pretty one. Oh. It reminds me, it's giving me like a pointier version of Circle of Life. Circle of Life is probably one of my favorite hybrids of all time. It's just, it's perfect. So that's one of the parents. This is Marks Valentine, SVO Summertime. And then I'm going to show you Virginia Dickey, and she's probably going to be in some other stuff too. But she is a tight, small red, and she's just lovely. Virginia, there you are. Yeah. And you can tell, like, look at that. And then remember that Sophronitis cernua I showed you and the shape of it? This is very reminiscent of that. You see that sort of, you can look at this flower with no context and you can kind of tell that that's a really small flower on a really small plant. And that's what Peter Lynn does best. This is Diamond Orchids Virginia Dickey. So this is absolutely his creation. And his stuff is itsy bitsy. which reminds me, we'll be ordering from him again when we order from SVO next. So we'll be getting more luminosas. I have him saving me some luminosas. All right. Potnera, Mark's Valentine, SVO Summertime by SLC Virginia Dickey, Diamond Orchids, AMAOS, $26. And the code is 9268. 9268. You thought you commented for. Wait, who wanted what? Oh, the 18th of this month. Francis and Austin, tell me what 9268. All right, Francis, I got you for that. But which one were you guys talking about? Was it the 9240? The Beaufort? Let me know. Facebook just doesn't show me all the comments, which is why I'm also on YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, dang it. So let's do 9240 again. Whoever wants it, comment. Just say me. How about that? Maybe that helps. All right, this one's going to be fun. Okay, so I'll put Austin down for 9240. You got it, Austin. You're my favorite Austin. Including the city. That city's got nothing on you. Okay, perfect. All right, Laelia Alaorii by Cattleya luteola. This is what they call a primary hybrid. This is 2 Cattleya species. Even one of them starting with a L is Laelia, and it's called the Cattleya tribe. So all of the stuff in the Cattleya tribe technically can breed together, which is always fun. Okay, so let's see. Laelia Alaorii. Let's get into that. This is the little one that he was using to make the mini white. All right, Laelia Alaorii. Here we are. And it's SVO2. Here, we got plenty of those. Oh, it's cute. It's like a concolor. Do you see that little bit of color on the lip? That tiny, light pastel-y purple. What a cutie. Cool, Marcia. I have a haircut a hair appointment that day, and it's my friend Travis's birthday on the 18th. But you settle in, and then you text me the next day or whenever you're settled in. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? I learned interesting things about air purifiers yesterday from Leslie. That when they notice like a toxin in the air, they motor kicks up and they work a little higher. All right. Anyway, Laelia Alaorii, SVO2, and then I'm going to show you Cattleya luteola, which is so cute. And yes, a 4N. Okay. Ah! All right, look. I want you to understand something, though. Like, I know what this looks like, and you're like, oh, that's cute. These flowers are this big, and they're so cute, guys. Like, if you're a girl that's a squealer, do you know what I mean? Like, when you see something tiny and cute, this is one of those things that you go, ah! It's one of those. So this is going to be that. This has purple leaves. Look at the back of these leaves. They're absolutely purple. It's got a new growth starting right here. The purple is only from light. We give them more light than Fred gives them, so they start to suntan. This is going to be 26, and the code is 9438. What a cutie. You know, when I first started getting SVO cats, I got one more of everything so I could keep one. Ted did the same thing. He's like, well, you know, we'll get 8 of each, and then we'll keep 2 and sell 6. I'm like, all right. Now we're like, keep that one. Because, you know, I forget what they look like. So then I just, which is better for me. It's like eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, where I'm like, I can't remember the pain of not having it, you know. This was one of the ones that was on my list to keep forever and ever. And that's okay. All right. That goes to Francis. Francis, you're on fire today, kid. All right. Bifoliate. Okay, this is the one I can never move, and I don't know why. I think I've moved a few of them, but like they didn't sell initially, and I do not understand. Maybe this just doesn't translate to this screen, but let me show you what it looks like. This is Chinese Bronze by Mark Jones. I'm in love with both of those, especially Chinese Bronze, because I adore a color that you can't describe. And Chinese Bronze is one of those, in my opinion. This is Chinese Bronze Marco Polo. Do you see that?
Wow.
Right?
Oh my God.
How is that not
lip.
like the most popular thing ever? You can't concentrate. You're watching and preparing dinner. Dinner's overrated. I got to go to the store after and get some dinner fixins. All right. So this is Chinese Bronze, variety Marco Polo. I'd die for that. I mean, maybe not like take a bullet, but I don't need all 10 fingers, you know? That's amazing. Chinese Bronze. And then maybe it's because you can't, like, I can't wrap my brain around what this will look like when it does bloom, because breeding this to Mark Jones is such a weird choice, and I'm here for it. All right, Cattleya. Ooh, there's a lot of L's. Mark Jones, and this is SVO. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Look. What? Hey, see? Right? How is that not the most popular thing in the world? Okay, anyway, I have one of these right now. I probably have another on the bench somewhere because I had like 6 of them. All right. The code on this one, this is BLC Chinese Bronze variety Marco Polo by Cattleya Mark Jones SVO, which has an HCC. And the code is going to be 8074. And if I have another one, I'm keeping it because I want to see what it looks like when it blooms. This is probably not going to be a mini. This is probably going to be a compact. Just keep that in mind. Sarah, all yours. Right? Just whatever. All right, you over there. What do we got here? Oh, I know exactly what this is. I know what this is just from the growth habit. Okay? Do you see these drippy leaves? There's nothing wrong with them. They're just growing out sideways. Do you see the curl in the stand-up leaves? There's nothing wrong with it either. This is because of Circle of Life. Okay? Circle of Life is a coccinia hybrid, and Circle of Life has the dumbest growth habit. It's twisty, it's droopy, it's like a teenager that you're like, pull your pants up, and they won't because they're like, this is the way cool kids wear their pants. I don't know what the kids do these days. We're past Tide Pods, I'm sure. But this is Laelia pumila, which is a little Laelia species. And then you've got this stupid Circle of Life, which is, first of all, a gorgeous flower. And let me show you. And, doing dumb Circle of Life shit. I'm allowed to say shit when Ted's not here.
You're not when he is here.
He says it when he's here. Circle of Life. Thanks a lot, Internet. Orchid. If you can't find the thing there you go. If you can't find the thing you're looking for, because it's like, oh, Circle of Life, we don't know. Here's a necklace that's called Circle of Life, or here's a screenshot from the Lion King. Just put the word orchid. It happens with a lot of famous people's names, or there's one RTH Golden Child, and all that comes up is the Eddie Murphy movie. So just, put the word orchid and it helps. All right. And these are all such garbage pictures. But all right, let's try this one. There we go. That's pretty good. Check out that. Do you see how that flower is about like this, first of all? So it's a big flower, Circle of Life is. And it is almost a perfect circle, too, as far as like there's no windows in between those petals. There's no big weird things sticking out. It's just this perfect apple of goodness. And I think I actually have one over there that's in bloom, but I'm too lazy to get it. So this is SLC Circle of Life. SLC is Sophrolaeliocattleya. And then you've got Laelia pumila, which is always a fun one. Laelia. There's got to be a nest of birds somewhere because they are which I'd rather hear them than the lawnmower, that's for sure. All right. Laelia pumila. Look at how tiny that is, though. That flower's like this big on a plant that's no more than like a few inches tall. So this has 2 new growths that have yet to go stupid. And we'll do this one for 20, okay? This is SLC Circle of Life by Laelia pumila Orchid Dynasty. Both of them are Orchid Dynasty. And the code is going to be LIFE, LIFE. All right, I gotta type it in. L pumila by SLC Circle O. Boop. All right, Peggy, it's all yours. Hey, Foster, how you doing? All right. Next, I'm gonna hold on to her. She's only got 2 leaves. You chill out, lady. All right, here, plenty of leaves. This is, oh, I've seen this bloom too. And this is the one in bud. The bud is so small. I can't. Marcy, comment here. Either here, text me, all right? I'm sorry, my dear. She's trying to comment on Facebook and it's being just a massive dick. Yeah, I see you saying I'm back again. Or you can are we friends on Facebook? Because you can do it through Messenger, whatever you want. No, she's not showing up for me at all. I'm good. I have to go back to work tomorrow and I can't wait. Was that sarcasm? It felt like sarcasm. All right, let me find this one. Marcy, let me know where you want to message me and I will keep an eye out for you, my dear, okay? Because that's not fair. And I know, like, the parent answer, well, life's not fair. And it's like, well, let's just not make it worse, right? Okay, this is SLC Mini Apricot Scarlet Passion by Beaufort Big Circle. So, they're both in the S's. So let's go down there. All right, let's see. Oh, you're serious? You're sick of staying home? Good. Well, then, brilliant. What do you do, Foster? I don't even know. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a nice one. This is too orangey for Todd, though, I'm sure. This is one of those reds that's on the orangey side instead of like the purpley side. It's a nice shape, though. Oh, I see you on YouTube, Marcy. I see you there. Okay. SLC Mini Apricot Scarlet Passion. This has an HCC. And then Beaufort is that cute little yellow. Dang it. Press the wrong button. I do that a lot. I wonder if he's going to redo Mini Pet. Mini Pet was a really popular little red. Big Circle. That's the Beaufort. So this should be, I'm going to guess it's going to be even more orange. I do remember this one. It's the most precious little orange. I don't know how to explain to you how tiny this bud is. What could I equate it to? This is the size of arancini. It's the smallest bud I've ever seen in my entire life on a cattleya. I don't think you could choke any animal with that. I'm just trying to think.
Maybe a gecko.
Right? Maybe a gecko if you try. I think you could get it down though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any pockets, but this is just it's itsy bitsy. I wish you could see it, but I know that this thing won't focus. But it's right here, and it's this big. I just can't. It's so cute. It's so cute. All right. So this one's 26. This is SLC Mini Apricot Scarlet Passion HCC AOS by SC Beaufort Big Circle, and the code is 9436. So cute. So cute I could pass out. It would be really funny if we all got Todd orange stuff for his birthday. I'm not saying we should do it, but we should definitely think about it. Judy, you got it. All right. Okay. Oh, that bud's so small. Okay. Oh, okay. This one's going to be great. I remember picking this up and going, nice. For April Fool's Day, right? All right. This is, again, this is the Laelia alaorii, but this time it's bred to angel eyes. And because I'm down in the on the S's, I'm going to go for angel eyes first. Angel eyes snowflake. Okay, so this is the angel eyes. Oh, no. Angel eyes SVO. I'm like, snowflake. Here we go. Yeah. God, I love this one. This one is one of those colors that you can't really describe. Maybe mauve. Now, I see you, Todd. Todd hates orange. So, he has an orange allergy or something. It's his biggest hurdle in life right now, I think. Anyway, this is Angel Eyes. I really like this one. I think there's two pictures here. Let's see if they're different. It shouldn't be too different. They're clones. Yeah, here you go. Just look at that beauty. It's so beautiful. Now, the Laelia alaorii is just, this one's white. It's an Alba alaorii. I'm not even going to show it to you because you've seen it. And it's a true mini, it's a species. So when I see people breeding colorful cats to maybe white cats, what I usually see in the resulting flower is the white cat turns into a palette or a blank canvas on which the other one will paint with its colors. And I do see it dilute them a little so that they become a little more pastel-y. So this one's going to be and it's bloomed twice already. I think I've seen it too. Yeah. All right. And I have good memories of it. Like I have a vague good feeling. This is Laelia alaorii Forma alba Snowflake by SLC Angel Eyes SVO HCC AOS. It's $26 and the code is 9368. All right. Francis, you got it. All right. Do I have other? Oh yeah, we were gonna show the big Triani eyes. Should we just do those one by one? I'm not expecting you guys to buy these all or any of them really. If you don't have, if you're not in the market for a big Trianii, but these are from Ben at Orchid Arrows. These are from his personal plants, and he needed room, and so he painfully let them go. I'm sure painfully. Um, Although he's a Cattleya seller and breeder, so it can't be that painful. Although I don't want to minimize anyone's pain, especially when you're letting go of a plant because. All right. Yeah. Do you want to just hand them to me,
All
sort
these
of?
monsters?
Yeah. The only one that's sold is that big fat one in the corner. Awesome. All right. So here is a cerulean. So this is Cattleya trianii, cerulean, and this one is named, well, I think it's a Sib cross. Yeah, Remolinos by Edilma. So those are the two siblings that were used to create this particular one. It came out cerulean. It's bloomed from, I can't even tell you how many times before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It, like, I think there's only one growth on this that's never bloomed. It started blooming on the second freaking growth, you guys. I can't even handle that. So this guy is my smallest one, I think. No, he's not. That one is, but that's okay. That one's just slightly smaller. This one, let's see. Cattleya trianii. Here it is. Remolinos by Edilma. I'm gonna do a little bit of a discount on these guys today only. They're gonna, if they go up for leftovers, they're gonna be the same price. And that's, if you have a second thought later on, you can message me, but and we'll work it out. But I'll do this one for $200 right now if anyone wants it. This is a Cerulean trianii that is specimen sized. It could really go in a bigger pot because it is growing over the edge here. If you want this guy, comment with the letter R for Remolinos. But look at all these roots, guys. This is a happy plant. And as you can see, as these get older, look, all the original growths are getting a little wrinkly, and that's totally normal. All these growths aren't going to stay perfect for the whole life. Sue, it's all yours, my dear. All right, let me change the price to $200. Whoop, there we go. Thank you. All right. Now, if we are interested in something even bigger, and I'm going to put up just a stock picture of Cattleya trianii alba. That's what's coming up next. Okay? So, on a good day, here we go. This is what those flowers are going to look like. All right? Now, they came from the Big Island and they did their best, but you can see the flowers are pretty much over. Now, blooming from 2 leads, and this has bloomed, and it looks like it's bloomed actually, yeah, here. Hold on. Yeah, it has bloomed from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leads this. Yeah, 6. 6 leads this year, okay? And then the rest of these are old. But you can feel them, like they're still juicy. I know that's the opposite word of what I should be using, but that's what I got. This is a gorgeous plant. It's huge. And, keep in mind, these are from shade houses. And they get wind and rain, and they get little dust particles going in there. So you're going to have like some, I've got a break in this leaf. And, the undersides of the leaves have a little speckling in here and there. But nothing concerning, nothing that's any more than mechanical, cosmetic. That's what the word I was looking for. Although there's a little rabbit's foot fern growing in here, and that's going to be a problem for me. I'll scoop him out at some point. All right. Anyway, this one looks like it's originally from Orchidario Serra Verde, which has a foreign number on it. So, but if you want to check out their stuff, it's orchidariocerroverde.com. And if you buy this plant, you'll get that info on the tag. So this is Trianii alba excellente, and then in parentheses it says Angarita, and I don't know what that means. I have this guy priced at $300. I will do him today for $250, which, frick, man, if I sell this for $250, I get it in a heartbeat. But just let me know, $250, and let's make the code ALBA, ALBA. And again, this is at the end. It's growing in two directions, and it is at the end of this pot. It's starting to bend it into an oblong shape. So this would probably want to be repotted in a very nice trash bag or trash bucket or something, something huge. All right, Sue, you got this one too, my dear. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. You're getting the good deals, Sue. All right. All right, this is my smallest one. This is my Trianii Cerulean. This is Sergio. Sergio likes to cook you dinner. He likes to take you on dates. He drives a Vespa. He's very polite. Maybe he's gay. We don't know. He's never tried to kiss you, though. But look at this beautiful, beautiful Cerulean. I really like the shape of this flower. Let me show you what a Trianii Cerulean just looks like on a good day, though. All right. Cattleya. Trianii Cerulean. There we go. It's one of those big classic cats that have, when you go for a Cerulean, you get this beautiful creamy white Cattleya with a Cerulean lip. And if you're lucky, you get some of that color in the flower itself, too. And this one has a pale blue cast to it, which is really nice. So it's in a 7-inch pot, 6-inch, 7-inch pot, and it's also not in a 6 and 7-inch pot. So this could be, I would say put this in a 10 or a big basket. If you put these Cattleyas in a big basket, you never have to repot them. You just get a bigger basket at some point and put it around it. That's it. Repotting done. Forevers. So this is Sergio. This is not a selfing. This is not a sib cross. This is Cattleya Trianii Sergio. And Sergio is listed here for $150. I can take him down to $125 if anyone wants him. And the code is going to be Sergio. Sergio, in case you haven't written your boyfriend Sergio love letters. My darling Sergio. Okay, so. Look at him. I know, crazy Alexis deals on Sunday. It's okay if Sergio stays here. He's my buddy. We've bonded. All right, let's go next. Sergio, you wait for me. We go on a scooter ride. All right. This thing, holy moly. Ugh, can I even look at this thing? I cannot. If you look, my finger got stuck in it. Oh my God. Right in front of Sergio. All right, this is, oh yes, this is Cattleya Trianii Cerulean. This is a Cerulean. Yeah. And this is a pretty famous one. This is Miami World Orchid Conference. So it'll say the clonal name is Miami WOC. All right. This is another Cerulean. This one has, look, roots for days. They're growing around the entire pot. You're going to want to soak this to get it clean or to get it a little more flexible. And then Pull it out of this pot, man. I think it'd come off okay after several hours of tedious work. It is a whopper. It's a monster. It's too big. No, there's no such thing. And it's bloomed from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. From 27 leads. Not this year, obviously, but like, look at this thing. And in fact, I don't see if it's gotten rid of the oldest growths, because there's not one growth that doesn't have a spent sheath on here. I can't find one. All of them, every single one. So that also tells me that this is a massively good grower too. So it has a perfectly mature, and you know what? It's going in 2-3 directions, because here are the 3 newest growths. You could divide this. You could keep it whole. You could hide behind it if robbers come into your house. You could probably brain one of them to death with it if they attack you. This is a self-defense orchid right here. This one is priced at $300. Whew, that's a rough one to discount. Okay, let's if anyone wants it today, we'll do it for $275, but that's as low as I can go on this guy. And if he stays here, that's okay too. But this is the biggest Trianii caerulea I've seen. Does he like hugs? Yes, he does. Hello, little guy. You're a good boy. All right, so let's make the code WOC or Miami. I don't care. Miami. Trianii caerulea, Miami World Orchid Conference. He's so chubby. Now, thank you so much.
This one is one.
Yeah, but that has the flowers that this one's going to have because it is the same combo. Yeah, so look, this is the plant that I'm going to offer. 2 of these leaves, 3 of these leaves are very yellow because it either got some intense light at one point or a little fertilizer burn. One or the other. Thank you so much. But he's doing great, and he's blooming. He's bloomed from tons of leads in here. This is Cattleya trianii, variety Pincelata, I think. Yeah. Karima by Self. So this is a selfing of a name clone called Karima. It is the same cross or the same selfing as this big guy, which I'm going to show you. That's already owned, but you can see this has like 30 flowers on it. And this is a standard color, Cattleya trianii, classic color. Trianii. Oh, this flower still looks quite good. Hold on. Sorry, Helen. But look, this is the flower we're working with here. And this is the last of 30-some blooms. So it's a little on the small side, but you get a really good idea of what that looks like. And I plucked it off before it could get any bigger. You know, the flowers do continue to grow as the plant matures. So you got that going for you. All right, so this guy, this dude right here, I have him listed at $250. I can do him for, I'll do him for $175 to make up for the other one, if anyone is interested. $175, and the code is going to be the letter P for Pincelato. Nice.
Fragrant?
Flower for you. It's not super fragrant because it just opened like a day or 2 ago, but he's got it in there. Sue, you got it. Sue's raking in the specimen-sized plants right now. You're going to love these, Sue. And Ray is going to die when he sees them. He's going to pass out. And then he'll wake up. He'll be like, oh. And then you'll show him again. Gone again. That's what'll happen. All right. And here's the last one. This one, to me, is kind of the most interesting. This is a Trianii semi-alba carnea. Now, if you've ever seen Carnea in purpurata, it's this beautiful white flower with a pink lip, like a light pink lip. And this is kind of no exception right here. Can you see that color there? Let me see if I can find one online so you can look at it. Trianii. Semi-alba Carnea. Well, I got semi-albas. I don't know if these are Carneas, but this one's pretty close. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is a semi-alba, but the Carnea, the addition of Carnea gets you that sort of pastel version of that color on the lip. You can see it's the lightest, palest of purples with a little bit of gold in there as well. So this one's very interesting. I've never had a Trianii with those colors before. And this has bloomed from 1, 2, 3, 4 leads, 5 this year. These are still juicy spikes that have happened in the last month. So this is, oh, and it was tested virus clean, 2018. Hey, sometimes with these big plants, that's a plus, you know, because some of the plants that have been around in collections for, 30 years have been exposed to a lot of stuff. So the fact that it was tested clean in the last like 5 years is nice. This is Cattleya trianii, semi-alba Carnea. This one's listed at $250. I'll do this one for $200 if anyone wants. And the code is going to be Carnea, Carnea. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Ray. I forgot. Oh, and it's Eve Ashford's birthday too. So happy birthday, Eve. Happy birthday, everybody. I mean, I think I'm done, right? I'll go over the leftovers.
This was sitting on the table.
Oh, I sold that. I just pulled it. It was just extra.
And then there's some widows of Susan Pukes.
Yeah, I pulled those. I have all those sold too, so it's perfect. All right, so I'll just go over the leftovers. How about that?
Did that sell?
No, but that's okay. I'm good with that. In fact, I think the two that didn't sell are my two favorites. So thank you, Sue. Hey, there's Eve. Nice. Happy birthday, birthday girl.
Happy birthday.
See, Becca says happy birthday too. All right. Oh yeah, that was a fun one to pick out, Sue. Leftovers for the latecomers. All right, so let's see. And then I have 2 giveaways so far. I'll find a third one somehow, somewhere. Would you do me a favor and pick 2 more giveaways from the seedling bench?
Okay.
Anything? I don't care. Something that looks interesting. Okay. 2 different things. Thank you.
Sure. Fun.
All right, so let's go over some stuff. I have these still listed because I still have them. It's I'm going to show you a picture. It's BLC Finia Fanboy. They're from our Cattleya supplier that has pretty shallow roots, so when they come in, we usually repot them. Actually, Becca does almost all the repotting these days. And sometimes they get a rhizome clip, sometimes they get moved around in the pot, sometimes they just stay in the same pot, get a rhizome clip, and we just water them thoroughly, and the roots start to go through the rest of the plant. Oh, you love my earrings? Thank you, me too. I don't have many earrings, but I really like these. I used to. I probably still do, but they're put away. All right, here's Finia Fanboy. It is a gorgeous, waxy, purpley pink. Really love it. Same tone, just in different quantities. BLC Finia Fanboy. I have these at blooming size in 5.5 inch pots for $28. If you want one, type in boy, BOY. I have 5 of them available. The next thing I have is I have a Ludomaniana Cerulean, which is Labio Solido by Mario. And it's in a 4-inch pot. It's from Tropical Orchid Farm. Hey, Helen. Got you for boy. Got you, Marcy. Sandra, Terry, gotcha. I love Finyafan's fragrance too, Francis. Oh, brilliant. And Sandra.
They're pretty to look at.
Ooh, is that the Nadia song?
Yeah,
I
but
love
I
that
can't
one.
ship it, so. Well, it's on its way out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, that's brilliant.
I usually try and find water and put them in water
Terry,
for a bit,
Annette?
but the hoses are off.
Oh, yeah. I I think the main thing is turned off.
Yeah, well, Radin was here a little bit ago.
Yeah. All right. And I have, whoops, nope. Eek. All right. I have another Finyafan boy for you, Barry. Don't worry. I'm putting it on here right now. Yeah, if you don't have Finyafan, I highly recommend it. This is BLC Finyafan Boy, and I have these blooming size in 5.5s for $28. If you want one, Beverly, just comment with boy. You fell asleep, dropped your phone on your face, and you woke up. No, Crystal.
I'll do it.
All right, Beverly, I got you. Oh, man. I didn't know I was that soothing. That's the word I'm going to use, by the way. All right, Beverly, I got you. Okay. The next thing I've got. Right, Ludimaniana Cerulean, Labio Solido by Mario. It's $30. It's in a 4-inch pot. If anyone wants it, type in the letter L. How about that? La 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 la. Okay. Roy Tokunaga's. Will you grab me one of those? It's right there. The pink ones. Yeah. Aren't those fun? Yours died? No. Working too much? I hear you. They say, what do they say? Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. But what it is do what you love and you never stop working and have no healthy boundaries. That's me. This is Roy Tokunaga. It's named after the owner of H&R Orchids. And this is a variety pink. Roy Tokunaga pink. How fun is that? These are all seedlings. They're Sib crosses, I believe. It's pink by Best Pink. Yeah. So the same tag would be accurate if it said Roy Tokunaga by Sib, right? But the name of these two siblings are Pink and Best Pink. And they are all blooming, and they are all spectacular, and they all have different amounts of pink and spotting, but you can tell from far away that they are all Roy Tokunaga pinks. These are only $28. I have 7 left, and the code is going to be Roy, R-O-Y. Hey, Stefan, how you doing? All right. I'm going to go over the Draculas real quick, okay? Because I have only sold one, and that's okay. Because I do talk badly about them before I show them to everyone. So I expect that. Draculas like it cold and wet, and if you can't offer that, they're not interested. All right, let me get these Roys. Julie, gotcha. Susan, gotcha. Yeah, he is cool. Roy is lovely. Barbara, you got it. The Roy Tokunagas are scary? Or wait, did I say something else that's scary? That sounds like me. Oh, the Draculas, maybe. Yeah, they're absolutely scary. because they, suck your blood while you're sleeping. All right, Sue, I'll, here. $18th, okay? We're really not that far out with shipping, which is really nice. Okay, so Draculas, here we go. I have 2 awarded ones, and I have 1 regular. They're all named clones, so you kind of know what you're getting. There's not going to be any craziness or variation. But they like it cold and wet, and they grow in like cloud forests and stuff like that. So let me show you the one that's not awarded yet, but it's a really beautiful one. This is Dracula polyphemus variety Hawk Hill. Look at that. Now, none of these have particularly small flowers. They're about 1.5 to 2 inches by about 1 inch. Like I was saying yesterday, Annette's got one blooming over there. And the flower's still on it. I think it's just about finishing up, but they last about a week. But the cool thing about Draculas is they have these, well, especially these guys, these species, they have these spikes that come out the bottom, and they're very small diameter spikes, so you don't have to worry about the gaps being big enough like you do with stanhopeias and coryanthes. But they will bloom several times from the same spike. This one has already bloomed once from this spike, and it's got another bud. These buds aren't going to make it. I mean, that's just the way it is. These have already blasted. But until the spike turns crispy, like this one did, see how I could just snap that right off? Excuse me. If it is still green, leave it, because it has the possibility of absolutely blooming from that lead. So these guys, if you have it, an environment that you can give them that doesn't have sustained temperatures above 80 degrees, they will be happiest. All right. Unlike Cattleyas, they don't give you a big heads up when they're about to die. So, a Cattleya, if I was to take a Cattleya, take it out of the pot, knock all the bark off of it, and throw it in the middle of the sun in my driveway made of gravel, it would probably last several weeks, right? These guys are going to die as soon as the sun hits them, right? These have no pseudobulbs, and they have very thin leaves. As you can see, look, these are temper tantrums, and it's actually temperature tantrums. They're a little hot, so they're like, oh, the tips of my leaves are going to turn brown. They'll do that, too, if you over-fertilize them, too, But they're super rewarding if you can give them what they want. Now, I believe Susan Mangano, are you... I think she grows hers indoors with a humidifier. If you have a nice, cool environment, you could jam a humidifier right next to them. That's best. That's ideal. Okay? Otherwise, don't do it. I don't want you to buy something from me that you're not going to be successful with because I didn't tell you what they needed. Know what I mean? So, Draculas are awesome. This is this one. And I have 2 more of them. This is Dracula polyphemus. Hawk Hill is the clonal name. And they're all very large, blooming size in spike. All right? Hawk Hill. So these are 55. If you want one of those, type in Hawk, Hawk. You tried and failed. It happens, man. If you live in a warmer environment and you want to try Dracula, go for Dracula low tax. It's not as like big and showy as these Draculas. It looks like a little pot of tiny grass. And then what's nice about them too is you don't need them in a hanging basket because they've got little spikes that come up. And their flowers are only this big, but it's another species. They're darling, darling, darling. And they are so much more heat tolerant than these big bad boys. All right? Now, since none of you bought that one, let's get to more expensive ones, shall we? This is Dracula Vampira variety Zorba. Super famous. Really pretty too. Dracula. Vampira. Zorba. Boop. Yeah, it might love Montana. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to show you. Here's the full picture. Marnie Turkle takes such beautiful photos. Here's the full picture of the flower so you can get an idea, but I'm also going to zoom in on it too. Yeah, you can't stake these, guys. If you use one of these wooden stakes, vampires die. I'm kidding. You can absolutely use a wooden stake. Look at this friggin' thing, though. Do you see this? This is Dracula Vampira Zorba. And Zorba's got an AM, all right? So this carries the award. This isn't a selfing. It's not a Sib Cross. It could be a clone, but knowing Ben, this is most likely a division, okay? So this guy's got 2 spikes down here that haven't even bloomed yet. So this is probably going to happen in the next few weeks. I'm very excited about that. Dracula Vampira Zorba. I have 2 of these at 95. And the code is going to be Zorba, Z-O-R-B-A. Wasn't that the name of the restaurant in My Big Fat Greek Wedding? It was Zorba the Greek or something like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Yours got too dry for a day and never recovered, right? Yeah, it sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Crystal. When you're settled and not working so much and you want to try again, let me know. Maybe I can divide one of mine for you, okay? Yours don't look this good, Vic? That's hard to believe. All right. And here's the last one. This is Dracula Chimera. Let me show you what this guy looks like. This is Dracula Chimera, variety Pacifica. And this is the one that was, I believe, in flower when it arrived, and I knocked the flower off because it was done, you know. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Let's see. There we go. Clear up. There you go. I just can't get over this guy. It's fuzzy. It's red. It's so cute, you guys. This guy's got spikes on the side that look like they're already done blooming for right now. But this one has an FCC. This is Dracula Chimera, variety Pacifica, and FCC is kind of a big deal. That's 90 points and above from the AOS. So HCCs, I believe, are 70 to 80, AMs are 80 to 90, and then above 90 points, you've got FCCs. Now, I don't know about you, but I get Orchid Magazine. And I get Orchid Magazine for the pictures, not the articles. The opposite of why I get Playboy. But this FCC is not common. I was looking at the year-end wrap-up for, I think it was 2021, awards for 2021. And there's maybe 4 FCCs in there. Not a lot. So this is kind of a big deal. This is Dracula Chimera, variety Pacifica, FCC AOS. This is $100. And if you want this one, type in Pacific. Todd, what is this recent obsession with bulbos? Are you in a bulbo cult? Bulbo coat. That's really hard to say. Say bulbo cult.
Bulbo.
Right?
I'm gonna say the first word, bulbo cult.
Although a bulbo coat sounds really fun too. We have bulbo coats in our bulbo cult. Take that, tongue twister. All right, so that's them. And just so you guys can see them and understand them and all that stuff, even if you're not buying them, it's all okay. We're here to educate. We're here to edutain. Boy, that sounds like I have like serious like substitute teacher energy right now. All right, let's keep going with the leftovers. Ready? We're going to do these rapid fire now because it is 12:14 and I want to give some stuff away. All right, we have Epi Pour Packs, which is in a 2-inch pot. And it is $18. If you want that one, type in packs. Those are little ramblers, super cute little red flowers, huge for the size of plant. I still have a Laelia anceps variety Marble King, and it's a selfing of that one. It's a full alba, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. And it's $65. Here he is. Look at how beautiful that is. All right. So that is Laelia anceps Marble King. He's $65 if anyone wants. The code on this one is going to be King, King. I have a little 2-inch Laelia purpurata selfing. I don't know what color it is. Who knows? It's $16. If anyone wants it, type in perp. Yeah, I'm going to look for more lineatas. Lineatas are the ones that have the flares on the petals, on the anceps, so I'll look for more of those. I have a Masdevallia floribunda. It is a species, and it's subspecies Tuckerheimii. I don't know what that looks like. Debbie, you want the perp? You got it. I can't wait for purpurata season. It's gonna be so fun. All right, Maxillary floribunda. Here it is. I don't know what it looks like, so that's why I'm pulling this picture up. Oh, it's really cute. Masdevallia floribunda, subspecies Tuckerheimii, $26, and the code is going to be Florida. I have one Maxillaria caspophytica left, and the code is going to be spit, because I think that's funny. And it looks like this. They are a very dark yellow. It's $18, and the code spit. Sandra, you got the Masdevallia. Now, keep in mind, our next show is going to be Wednesday at 2 p.m. So that's going to be 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, and 7 Eastern. Ooh, I forgot that entire thing right there. All right, Emma, I got you for the specific. My words are done. All right, I have 2 Maxillaria schunkiana variety Bert. And I can't tell you how much I like the name Bert. Bert is the name of our, he was our, look, it's this cute little Maxillaria, just like the Caspophytica, but black. It's actually a really, really dark red, but how cool is that? I have 2 of these for $20, blooming size in 2-inch pots. If you want one, type in Bert. Bert was the name of our Orchid Society president for so many years. And this is how sort of I want our Orchid Society to be better. It's just kind of wah-wah. The people in it are lovely, but nobody wants to do anything. And it's funny. Helen, I got you for Bert and Barbara. Wednesday, yeah. And Kathy, I'm getting your Grower's Choice out, or your raffle box out today. All right. Helen and Barbara. And I still have those 2 Maxillaria splendens that are blooming. They're $30. They're fragrant. They're this big. And if you want one, type in Splenda. How about that? I still have some Reichenstylus gigantea cartoons. Let me show you what those look like. And they are blooming out true to what they're saying on the tag. I'm keeping an eye on all of them. But look at how pretty they are. Is that gorge? I have 2 of those at $38. And I also have, will you grab that red spot? And I think, is that the red spot or cartoon? Does it have a tag? Spot. Okay, yeah, grab that red spot and bring it over, because I got some of those. Thank you. I have also 3 red spots. Splenda for Barbara. You got it. Thank you. maxillarias are great. Oh, yes. Here she is. Look at this one. This is belongs to Helen Brandt. Look at all those flowers, you guys. Isn't that fab? So you can see the difference between cartoon and red spot. Red spot's got more of an edge to it. It's heavier on the spotting. It's more purple or red than it is white, whereas cartoon has much more white on it. Thank you so much. And thank you, Helen, for letting us use your plant as a demo. Hi, Ryan. You're terrible. Todd says, you have 3 red spots, better go to the doctor. They make a cream for that. Wahaha. All right, so I have 2 cartoons and 3 red spots. If you want a red spot, type in spot. If you want a cartoon, type in toon or cartoon. And they're all 38. They're all behind me. They're all blooming size. What I did was I went to the grower and I said, instead of stuff in spike, can I just have the biggest plants? So they're all going to bloom. And they're all blooming size, but I wanted to avoid the spikes entirely for now. Okay? The maxillaria name of the one I was talking about, Lori, is Maxillaria splendens. It has this, triangle-shaped white flower with a bright little orange lip in there. Super cute. Sandra's going to get a cartoon. I don't know why the cartoons don't sell better sometimes. I think it's, first of all, the cutest name ever. And then, second, it's a dynamite flower. I love them. Lori, I sold the Burts, I think. I'm sorry, my dear. You might not be live. So, if you have a chance, tap your finger or your mouse in the, on the screen, and you'll see a little, I have mine in the bottom left corner that has a little red dot and says live next to it. If you tap that, that'll take you current. All right? All right. That's it, guys. We sold everything else. I'm not even going to put up leftovers. Well, maybe I'll put up a little leftovers. But how fun. We did 99% of this. Hey, thanks. You guys are the best. Let's give some stuff away, shall we? All right, so...
Oh, do you want me to take that one?
Yes, please. I remember one time I was shooting a wedding, and I was doing a big group picture. There was like 30 people, 40 people at this wedding, which is big for a destination wedding in Maui, right? So this big group, we finally get them all posed here. And I'm on a lawn, right? And I'm starting to back up with my camera so that I can get them all in frame. And I hit a sprinkler head that hadn't retracted into the grass yet. And I fell right on my butt in front of 30 people. And I'm the professional. But as a photographer, you save the camera. I bruised my tailbone. I was like, and I kind of hit, my arm on the way down. I was like, But, I'm in my 20s. I bounced back. But, like, you're sitting there like this with the camera. You're just like, it didn't touch the ground. It didn't get rocked at all. So, this is a cute little, again, Vandaceous thing. This is Vanda VF Virgil, which I don't even know what that is, by Vanda Cristata. I got this from my old neighbor who's not friends with me anymore. That's okay. We grow out of friendships. And sometimes it's because the other person's awful. This is a Vanda from them, and it's bloomed 1, 2, 3, 4 times before, and it is awfully cute. And hold on. Oh, that's fragrant. Smell that. That smells like a lemon sherbet or lemon shave ice or something.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that lovely? All right. So this is Choice Vanda. Okay. Next, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the show. Someone asked me if I can get chips from the Dendrobium lichanastrums. This looks like a cross between pickles and chips. This is what was sent to me from H&R. It has not grown longer at all, but it is not the flat, round, oval pseudobulbs or leaves of the regular ones. I don't know. it has a little tag in it, and it's bare root in here. It's just forming a tiny little cute ball. And so this is going to be pickles and chips. Okay, that's in here. And then what do you got? Ooh, all right. This one is RLC Mem Roy Fields. I know what Brunswick Gem looks like by Brunswick Gem. So let's see what Roy Fields looks like. RLC. I'm going to guess it's a big lavender or pink. Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's got a Calatonia as one of the parents. Okay, cool. Hold on. Yes, I can't spell Roy Fields. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so cute. This is Roy Fields Caesar's Creek. This is adorable. Good pick. So this by a full-size dark purple called Brunswick Gem. Okay? So this will be Purple Cat. We've got Vanda, Dendrobium, Purple Cat, and oh, this is going to be good. I think this is Elsie Redlands. This is Laelia anceps roblingiana by Cattleya violacea semialba. This is Elsie Redlands. That's what this cross is, and that's a seedling. Let me see if I can pull it up. Elsie Redland. The internet says no. Right. Here we go. Oh, God, that's amazing. I don't know if this is the right picture, but I'm just going to go with it. It's free. All right, so Redland, Purple Cat, Vanda, Dendrobium. Becca's gonna pick the numbers. All right, the number range is between 2 and 221.
220.
Ooh, 220. Okay. That is Frances Peliquin. Frances, are you here? Hey, Mitz. Lori, do you want me to order you a Bert? I can totally do that. I was more confident in my skills. I'd take a Dracula, but I killed the last one within 3 weeks. I hear ya. I've actually had a couple of them die on me, so don't feel bad. All right, you get the okay, Redland. Perfect. Francis is gonna get Cattleya. Oh, it's Laelia anceps by Cattleya violacea. L anceps by C. Oops. Violacea. There we go. All right, cool. What's the next number?
142.
142?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 142 is Debbie Chisholm. Debbie, you get next pick. We still have Vanda, Purple Cat, and Dendrobium. Debbie wants to know how much for the poor packs. Oh, 18. You want? I know it's the end of the show, Mitz. I'm sorry. But we're going to do another one Wednesday. That's in 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's going to be great. Purple Cat, you got it. All right, let me write this in. This is RLC. I want to find more of those. I love the Memroy Fields by Brunswick Gem. All right. All right, Becca. Next.
18.
18. All right. $18 is Donna Wagner. Donna, are you here? I haven't seen her today. Saving the Vanda for you? Probably. Usually, it's so funny. I can't tell you how many times when someone goes, oh, me, pick me, that's the number that happens.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that crazy? I know. This is a giveaway, Suzanne. We're giving this guy, and the cross on Redlands is Lelia Anceps by Cattleya Violacea. So that's what it'll say on your invoice, because that's what the tag says. But that is named now called LC Redland. All right. Vanda, that's Donna. Sorry. Sorry, Sandra. It did not happen for you this time, but there's more Vandas. I actually have a whole pile of Moats Vandas that are starting to bloom. So, all right. V and Virgil by V. Cristada. All right. And the last number.
76.
76. Tina Renwick. Tina, this is yours. Yay. Den Lycanastrum in little pot. 2-inch. All right. Yay. You don't get a pick, but you get a freebie, so that's good. And this might be a little hybrid of regular Lycanastrum by Prentesii, so who knows? Either way, he's doing lovely in this. Thank you. Thank you. Viewership was amazing today. I see we got into the 60s. That's amazing. I don't care if you're here to buy or learn or make fun of me or whatever, because you're at home, you're doing your own thing, and I don't care if you're wearing pajamas, if you're in a ball gown, or you're naked in bed. You can buy orchids from me. I'm happy to answer your questions. I'm happy to help wherever I can. I don't care if you've bought from me or not, honestly. I spent almost 45 minutes on the phone with a woman last year who had never bought anything from me. I had no idea who she was, but I was the orchid whisperer. Technically, it's Ted. And she was just asking me how to keep her Phalaenopsis alive that her son gave her. And I'm happy to do that. I don't need you to be one of my customers. I just want people to enjoy what they've got. I don't care where you get them. I just want everyone to enjoy the fancy. So thank you for coming. If there's anything you need, message us. If you want to book shipping, message us. We still have room on the 18th. Quite a bit of room, which is nice. And I've got everyone who got pushed last week. I've got the heat packs at the post office. They got here in record time. So they'll be going out tomorrow morning. All right? What's that?
Want to mention Buffalo again?
Oh, yeah. And if you want to help out with the Buffalo Botanical Gardens tragedy, where their windows broke in an ice storm and they lost 50% of their collection, let me know. You guys can talk about it in the group on the page in group chats, or you can text me at 808-264-9547. I'll probably answer all messages tomorrow. But if you want to donate a monetary amount to buy them some plants from us, if you want to pick something out of your order, you can do that. If you want to, I don't know, just sign the card. You know, we're going to have a card and I'll put everyone's name on it who wants to be on there. You know, we got to help our other orchids people. Okay. Guess I will shoot for the 18th. All right. It's Todd. He's not needy. He's amazing. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. And we'll see you Wednesday, 2 p.m. And I'm not going to do the math again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? In your time zones. Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern. All right, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. And I get to shut down the live from right here. Ted's so much better. I got Debbie for the pour packs. Don't worry. Debbie Chisholm, right? Yeah, I got her. I enjoy having you guys here. I'm always having fun. And thank you to my co-host, Becca, today.